Imagine a world where timelines collide, where myths and legends clash in a battle for the ages. This isn't just history, this is an epic what-if scenario brought to life. Today, we read diving deep into a monumental confrontation, the disciplined armies of the Egyptian pharaohs against the ferocious might of the Viking warriors, who would truly triumph in a battle that never was, but that we all secretly want to see. Let's break it down. First, let's set the stage. The battlefield is the vast, unforgiving Egyptian desert, right at the foot of the majestic pyramids. The sun is setting, casting long, dramatic shadows across the golden sands. This is home turf for the Egyptians, and it's a massive advantage. They're accustomed to the heat, the terrain, and how to use it to their advantage. For the Vikings, fresh from the cold, green lands of the north, this arid landscape is an alien and hostile environment. The heat would be draining, the sand would slow their heavy-footed charges, and finding water would be a constant struggle. Advantage, Egypt. Now, let's look at the warriors themselves. The Egyptian army is a highly organized, professional force. They fight in disciplined formations, a testament to a civilization that has dominated for centuries. At their core are the elite soldiers clad in lightweight linen and bronze armor, offering decent protection without sacrificing mobility in the heat. Their primary weapons are the iconic koppish, a curved sword perfect for hooking shields and delivering devastating cuts, and long spears for keeping enemies at a distance. But their greatest weapon, the war chariot. A mobile platform for archers and spearmen, chariots are the ancient world's equivalent of a tank. They can harass flanks, punch through enemy lines, and run down fleeing foes. A pharaoh, a living god on earth, would lead from the front, inspiring his troops with divine authority. On the other side, we have the Vikings. These aren't just soldiers. They're raiders, explorers, and terrifying warriors who live for battle. Clad in leather, mail, and sometimes thick furs, they are built for brutal, close-quarters combat. Their primary weapons are the legendary Viking axe, capable of shattering shields and breaking bones, and the sturdy round shield, used both for defense and as a weapon itself in the famous shield wall formation. The Vikings' strength lies in their individual prowess and their berserker fury. They fight with a raw, untamed ferocity that could shatter the morale of even the most disciplined armies. They are masters of the amphibious assault, but here, on the dry sands, their longships are useless. So, how does the battle unfold? The Vikings, confident in their strength, would likely charge forward in a powerful, screaming wave, forming a shield wall to protect against the inevitable arrow volleys from the Egyptian archers. They aim to close the distance and turn this into a chaotic melee where their strength and savagery can shine, but the Egyptians are smarter than that. Their commanders, likely including the pharaoh himself, would use their chariots not for a head-on charge, but to outmaneuver the slower Viking infantry. The chariots would sweep around the flanks, a whirlwind of dust and arrows. They'd pepper the Viking shield wall from a distance, targeting weak spots, picking off warriors, and disrupting their formation. The goal isn't to break the shield wall with a single charge, but to wear it down, to exhaust and frustrate the Norsemen under the blazing sun. As the Vikings begin to tire, their formation wavering under the constant harassment, the Egyptian infantry would advance. Not in a wild charge, but in a steady, disciplined wall of shields and spears. The koppish would prove incredibly effective against the Vikings' round shields, hooking them aside to create openings for a fatal thrust. While a one-on-one fight between a berserker and an Egyptian soldier could go either way, the Egyptians are fighting as a single, cohesive unit. They support each other, cover their flanks, and follow the precise orders of their commanders. The Viking charge, so effective in the forests and fields of Europe, would bog down in the sand against a wall of disciplined Egyptian spears. In the end, superior tactics, home field advantage, and the game-changing power of the war chariot would likely carry the day for the Pharaohs. The Vikings' ferocity is legendary, but in this scenario, it would be met with disciplined strategy and overwhelming tactical mobility. The exhausted and depleted Vikings would be forced to retreat, hunted by the swift Egyptian chariots across the dunes. The pharaoh would stand victorious, his weapons raised in triumph against the setting sun, a testament to the enduring power of his ancient empire. What do you think? Could the Vikings' sheer grit have pulled off an upset? Let me know your battle plan in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more epic historical showdowns.